How's it going, guys? This is Twister, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best tips to use whilst playing the new game mode Cranked. I'm going to be telling you guys the best class loadouts to use, what weapons you want to be using and what perks you want to be using. I'm going to be telling you guys some general tips whilst playing the game, and I'll also be showing you guys how the scoring works, because it is slightly different to the regular TDM scoring. But firstly, why Cranked is such a brilliant game mode. It's got that fast-paced rushing action, because loads of people are going to be running around for kills, because when you get that first kill you only have 30 seconds to get your next kill, otherwise you will die. So a lot of people are running around to get kills, and you're going to be able to get a lot of kills yourself because it's so fast-paced and rushing. Also, the games are really short and you get a lot of XP, so you rank up really quickly. So that is awesome, and you're going to be able to get your prestiging done. So I'm going to get into the class setup now and what things you want to be using in your class loadout. So guys, when playing Cranked, your class loadout is probably one of the most important parts to playing this game and playing it effectively. So I'm going to get into the class loadout I use. Your primary weapon attachments can be anything you feel comfortable with. I just prefer using the AK-12 with the silencer and extending mags attachments. For the secondary lethal and tactical, you don't want to be using anything here, and the reason is you want to conserve as many points as you can, get the max points for using your perks, because these are probably the most important part for playing Cranked effectively. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is use any of these speed perks in the top, and the reason why is because when you get that first kill and become Cranked, you unlock all of these perks automatically. You gain them straight away when you get that first kill, so you don't want to use any of these to spawn with or in your specialist loadout. So the perks that I use are Off the Grid, really good perk, undetectable by enemy satcoms and radar pings. ICU, this is perfect for Cranked. You don't have the time to be able to sit and regenerate your health, so ICU allows you to regenerate your health faster whilst you're rushing around and looking for kills. Focus, brilliant perk. You need to stay on target with your shots, so if you're getting shot at, you need to be able to make sure that you don't flinch so much and you can get your shots on target and get the kill. Now, fully loaded, I just prefer to start with this. I can pre-fire effectively and spray targets when I need to without worrying about the ammo that I'm conserving. And finally, we have Ping. This is definitely the most underrated perk in the game. So when you kill an enemy, it gives off a pulse, a ping, revealing nearby enemies in close proximity. So this is useful for revealing enemies in areas where you've just killed an enemy. So getting on to the specialist loadout that I use, for the first three perks I use Wiretap. Because you're not using satcoms of your own, you need to be able to utilize all the satcoms you can to reveal enemy locations. So that is a great perk. Quick Draw for faster aiming. This isn't really as necessary, because what you want to be doing is when you unlock Stalker on that first Cranked kill, you want to be ADSing around corners anyway. So but I just like to use Quick Draw in case I get caught out sprinting, because sprinting is a bad habit. So if I've got Quick Draw, I can quickly aim down sight and hopefully get the kill. And Steady Aim, another great perk. So if I get caught out sprinting and someone comes around the corner, is really close, I can just hit fire and hopefully get that kill. Now, for the final specialist bonus perks, these aren't really that important. You just want to throw in any perks you've got. So I've got Resilience, No Fall Damage, Scavenger, Resupply, Blind Eye. I've got On the Go. This is quite a useful perk when you're sprinting around. You want to be able to reload whilst your sprint starts, pretty good. And Dead Silence, as I don't want to be heard by enemy footsteps. So that is the class loadout. Make sure you use these tips for playing Cranked effectively, and yeah, make sure you utilize a lot of these great perks when playing Cranked. So now that you guys have your class setups fully loaded, you know what perks, you know what guns to use, and all that stuff, the main tips I can give you whilst playing Cranked, the game mode, is the biggest thing you can do is make sure you ADS. Now, after you get that first kill, you will have Stalker. So the best tip I can give you is to make sure you're ADSing around corners, and if you know that an enemy's coming around the corner, make sure you pre-fire, because if you're ADSing around the corner, I'd say around 90% of the time your enemy's going to be sprinting, because once you get that first kill, you get all the speed bonuses, and your enemies are most likely going to be sprinting about because you can go super fast. So if you're the one that has your sights up, ready for the gunfight to get the first bullets on, you will most likely get the kill. So that is the biggest tip, and make sure you ADS around your corners, use Stalker to its advantage, And yeah, if you know an enemy's coming around pre-fire, if you have a good headset, then the amplify perk will be brilliant to sound hot enemies. You can always be ready for your gunfight. See there, I wasn't ready for that gunfight, but you can utilize things like drop shotting and jump shotting to make it harder to get shot. So that's another really huge tip now. Basically, crank mode, because it's a rushy type game mode, you can get a lot of kills, and with it being double XP weekend, you guys will be able to rank up really quickly. Try and get as many kills as you can, because I really do love this game, because it's really fun and it's great for ranking up too. But to briefly summarise the score system, it is slightly different to the original team deathmatch, where 1 kill is worth 1 point towards your team. In cranked, it's slightly different. The first kill you get, if you're not cranked, and to get cranked, that kill is only worth 1 point. See there, I kill a guy, and that kill was only worth 1 point. But whilst you are cranked, if you get a kill, it'll come up on your screen saying kill times 2, and that means that kill is worth 2 points. So make sure you try and get the most kills possible while cranked, so that means you'll be giving your points, giving your team the most points possible. So that is pretty much it for this game of cranked. Hopefully you guys can find these tips really useful. I know I do. I've been playing cranked a lot, and I'm having quite some good success. Maybe I'll be able to get a few more cranked fast-paced gameplays, because it really is enjoyable to play. So hopefully you guys have also enjoyed this video. I may have another video up later tonight, so stay tuned for that. Double XP weekend, I'm going to be playing quite a bit, so be sure to like the video if you found these tips useful, and subscribe for more tip videos and Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. So I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. See you later, guys.